friends, in this video we will draw bending moment and shear force diagrams for the overhanging beams with point loads. So we have two questions in this video. First one is this overhanging beam with point load W at L by 2 distance from the roller support, and this is second simply supported beam in which we have point load W at both ends of the overhang. So let's solve for the first case. So first of all we have to calculate the reaction forces. So this is a hinge support, so here we will get two reaction. Suppose this is A, this is B, this is C. So we will get here Ra is vertical for reaction and Rh is horizontal reaction, and this is Rb. So in case of roller support we will get one reactions, only vertical reaction, and in case of hinge support we get two reactions, one is horizontal and another is vertical. So let's do the force balance. So in this case sum of all horizontal forces should be 0. Suppose this is x direction and this is y direction. So all forces in x direction, if add them, then we should get 0. So there is only one force in x direction, this is RH. So RH should be 0. This is equation number 1. And now summation of all vertical forces is also equal to 0. So we will get Ra plus Rb is equal to W, because these are the vertical forces upward and this is downward, so these two forces will balance this force. So Ra plus Rb is equal to W. This is equation number 2. And if we take moment about point A, then it should be 0. Then summation of all the moments about A is equal to 0. So we will get Rb into L is equal to W into L plus L by 2. This L by 2 plus L. So we will get this 3L by 2 into W. So L will cancel L. So we will get Rb is equal to 3W by 2. If we put the value of Rb in equation 2, then we will get value of Ra. So Ra is equal to W minus Rb. So Rb is 3W by 2. So we will get Ra is equal to minus W by 2. So this Ra force is not in upward direction, so this is a minus, so it will be applied opposite to what we have shown, so it will be downwards. So this is Ra. Now we will calculate shear force. So suppose we are calculating from the right hand side. So shear force at this point C is equal to W, because this is downwards and this is upward, so it will be positive. So shear force at C is equal to plus W, and there is no other force, so shear force will be constant throughout this length. So let's draw the lines from all forces so that we can draw the shear force diagram and bending moment diagram. Now we have drawn all the lines. Let's draw the shear force here. This is 0 0. So shear force is plus W here. So we will draw it as plus W. This is plus W, and shear force is constant up to here. Now Rb is 3W by 2, and it is acting upward and this is downward, so it will be negative 3W by 2. So this force will be like in negative direction, so 3W by 2 will come to here. So we will calculate shear force at B is equal to W minus 3W by 2. So we will get minus W by 2. So this will be minus W by 2, and there is no other force up to here, so it will be constant up to here. Now this is minus W, this force is W by 2, and this is minus W by 2, so plus W by 2 will become 0. So this is the shear force diagram for this type of beam. This is positive and this is negative. I hope you understand how I have drawn this shear force diagram. Now let's do the bending moment diagram. So suppose this is section X from here. So bending moment at X is W into X, and this is hogging moment, so it will be minus. So bending moment at X is equal to minus W X. Now bending moment at B will be, bending moment at C will be 0 because X is 0. So bending moment at C is equal to 0, and bending moment at B is equal to minus W into X is L by 2. This X is L by 2. So it is minus W L by 2. Okay. Now if we take a section x1 here, and this distance suppose is x1, then bending moment at x1, bending moment at x1 is this W minus W into x1. This is upward force and it will cause sagging moment, so it will be positive, plus RB into this total is x1 and this is x1 minus L by 2. So x1 minus L by 2. So it is minus Wx1 plus RB is 3W by 3W by 2, 3W by 2 x1 minus 3W by 2 into L by 2. So it will become minus Wx1 plus 3W by 2 x1 will become plus W by 2 x1 and minus 3WL by 4. So bending moment at this point at A will become, this is R, this bending moment at A, so L will become 3L by 2, L by L plus L by 2. So bending will become W by 2 into 3L by 2 minus 3WL by 4. So it will become 3WL by 4 minus 3WL by 4. It will become 0. Now if this is 0 0 line for bending moment diagram, this is 0 0 line, then we have calculated bending moment here in negative direction. At this point we have got minus WL by 2. Here we have calculated bending moment at C is equal to B is equal to minus WL by 2. So this is minus WL by 2, and it is linear because we have got the equation of this line as minus Wx, y is equal to minus mx, this type of equation. So it is linear. Now we have got the bending moment at this point equal to 0 from here. So bending moment will vary linearly from here to here because we have got equation like this. This is also equation of type W by 2 x1 minus 3WL by x. So this is y is equal to mx type plus c type. So this is also a linear equation. So bending moment will vary linearly from here to here. So this will become the bending moment diagram, and it is negative. I hope you understand up to here. Now let's see for the next case. This is the next beam. This is A, and this is L. So we will get two reactions here, RB and this is RC. Here we will get horizontal reaction, but you know there is no horizontal force in this beam, so the horizontal component of this reaction will be 0. So RB horizontal is equal to 0. Summation Fx is equal to 0. Now summation Fy is also 0. So RB plus RC these two forces will be equal to W plus W equal to 2W. This is equation 1. Now if we take moment about point B, then sum of all the moments about point B should be 0. So summation of MB is equal to 0. So W into A, this is like in this direction, so it will be negative minus WA. This is plus RC into L, and this is also negative minus W into, we have done a mistake here, so this is causing movement in this direction and this is causing movement in this direction, so this will be opposite, so it will be minus WA, it is RC into L. So W is causing movement in this direction and RC is also causing movement in counterclockwise direction, so these signs will be same, both are negatives, and this is causing movement in opposite direction in clockwise direction, so it will be plus W into L plus A. L plus A is equal to 0. So we will get W into A plus RC into L is equal to W into L plus W into A. So W into A will cancel each other. So we will get L will cancel L. RC is equal to W. So if we put value of RC in this equation 1, so we will get RB is equal to W. So we got RB is equal to RC is equal to W. Now if we want to draw the shear force diagram, then shear force at point D, shear force at point D will be W, and this is downwards, this is upward, so it will be positive, so it will be plus W. So let's draw the lines to draw the shear force diagram. We will draw the lines from all the forces, reaction and external forces. So we have drawn the lines. Now suppose this is 0 0 shear force line, we will draw shear force line for 0 0 shear force. This is 0, this is 0, so shear force is plus W here, so we will draw it plus W, and there is no other force from D to C, so shear force will be constant from this point to this point. This is plus W, and at C, shear force at C is equal to W minus RC, so it will be W minus W will become 0, so shear force is will become 0 here, and there is no shear force from here to there is no force from here C to B, so shear force will become 0 from this point to this point. Now at the point B, shear force at point B is equal to 0, and this force is negative, so it will become 0 minus RB, so it will become 0 minus W, it will become minus W, and shear force at A is equal to minus W plus W is equal to 0. So we will get here minus W shear force, so let's draw minus W, and from here to here there is no force from B to A, so it will be constant and it will become 0 here. So this is the shear force diagram, this is negative, this is positive, so this is the shear force diagram for this beam. Now at this point shear force is 0, so bending moment should be constant. Let's see prove from the bending moment diagram. So first of all we will calculate bending moment. Suppose this is x distance from here, so we will calculate bending moment at x is equal to W into x. This will be negative because this is causing hogging moment. So minus wx. So at bending moment at D will be 0 because x is 0. Bending moment at C is equal to minus w into a because x will become a here. So let's draw, and it is linear because w minus w is equation of a line. So bending moment will be linear. Let's draw 0 0 line. So from here to here it will be like this, minus wa. Now if we select a section here, this is x1. So we will calculate bending moment at x1 is equal to minus wx plus rc is w into x1 minus a. So it will become minus wx1 plus wx1 minus wa. So this will become 0. This was minus, so it will become 0, and bending moment will become minus wa. So a is also constant and w is also constant. So bending moment will not depend upon x1. So it will be constant from C to B. So we will draw constant bending moment from C to B. Okay. So this is wa minus wa. Now we will select a section here. This is x2 distance, section x2, and this is distance is x2 from here. So we will get bending moment. Bending moment at x2 will be equal to w minus w into x2 plus r3 is also w into x2 minus a. This distance is x2 minus a. Okay, plus this rb is also w into x2 minus this distance l minus this distance a. So we will get minus wx2 plus wx2 minus wa plus wx2 minus wl minus wa. So wx2 will cancel wx2 and it will become wx2 minus wl minus 2wa. So at point A, if we calculate bending moment, so it will become x2 will become, this is x2, so x2 will become l, this l plus a plus a, so l plus 2a. So w into l plus 2a minus wl minus 2wa. So it will become wl plus 2wa minus wl minus 2wa. So it will become 0. And this is varying with w into x2. So it is a linear equation of a line. So we will draw a line here, and bending moment is 0 here. So we will join it like this. So this is the bending moment diagram for this beam. Okay. So this is negative. I hope you understand how to draw the shear force diagram and bending moment diagram for this beam and this beam number 2. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you will subscribe my channel. Thank you again.